range of emotions. Oh, I know that. Oh, I understand that. Oh, I really like that. Ooh, I'm savoring that. In other words, that's who you are. That's what you've come for. That's what that sweet spot is. And then occasionally dipping into something that doesn't feel near as good as any of that, and then just saying, oh good, I'm still around, I'm still alive, I'm still adding to my vortex, I'm still growing, I'm still expanding, I'm still becoming, I'm still learning, I'm still understanding. Do you know that when you understand what you've come to understand in large part from the words that we've been offering here today, that the step 1 moments will turn to step 5 moments for you? You'll be less self-critical and less critical of others, more understanding of how things are matching up, not trying to ask perfection from others, just letting them be who they are and letting law of attraction take them where they match. In other words, no longer assuming responsibility. We're not wanting you to feel responsible for everything that's around you. We just want you to be happy. We're not asking you to figure it all out at once. We're just asking you to figure out what's here now and just figure out, is there a way I can think about that feels better? And if there isn't, then detach from it in any way you can, through sleeping, through meditation, through taking a walk, sometimes through changing a subject. In other words, it's our knowing. You see, because we know who you are, and it's not just knowing who you were when you came into this physical body. We're not going back to that pure essence of who you were coming in. We're not looking back. We're looking at the vortex version of you that you have accomplished since you've been here. It's the expanded version of you that we know so well that you often don't know. You don't know the expanded version of you because you know the version of you that created the expansion, but you don't know the expanded version of you. Till you love your dog for a minute. And then in that moment, you get glimpses of who you really are. That person of ease, that person of knowing, that person of love, that person of satisfaction. And then as you maintain that just a little bit, then more of the things that have been in your vortex surprise and delight you in a variety of ways, and causing you to feel more understanding and more worthiness and more certainty of the goodness of who you are. That's the cycle of life that you have come here to live. You didn't come to struggle, and you didn't come to suffer, and you didn't come to prove worthiness, and you didn't come to put anybody else on the spot either. You didn't come to measure what's going on and to sort out the better and the less good. You came for your personal satisfaction at taking your life to the place that it will go easily, and then allowing yourself to live it as you put it there. And that cycle of contrast and creation and allowing, and contrast and creation and allowing, will keep you happy all of the days of your life. And it is our desire that through the clarity of your example, others figure it out too. That's why the beasts of your planet are here. They are energy balancers. They are pure essence of pure positive energy. As you domesticate them, they begin to act a bit like you. But for the most part, they tune in, they don't hold grudges, they don't worry about things, they don't fret, they take lots of naps. They connect with who they are. They're in the receptive mode mostly. They're in the replenishing mode mostly. They're not fretting about things. They don't try to hang around. They don't get all worried about what's coming next, so they cling to their bodies longer than they meant to. In other words, they're just pure positive energy, having the time of their lives and standing as examples that you might do the same. It's always exhilarating for us to be with you in your physical form. And it's especially delightful for us when we find a combination of so many people from so many places and so many different experiences, desires, beliefs, and expectations. In other words, our favorite mix of humans has happened here today. Now, see there how full of yourselves you are? That's such an indication of your alignment. You were reveling as your inner beings are reveling in the perfection of that which is you, individually and collectively. Capture that feeling. Capture that feeling as you were applauding. And try to remember it for a little while, because that is the true essence of who you are. Such pride in yourselves and appreciation for where you stand, and acknowledgement of the others who surround you, even in their differences. It is a perfect mindset for everything that you've asked for and everything that you've intended as you decided to come into these bodies. We have the thrilling honor of knowing your true beingness, of knowing you and your vortex content. And we feel appreciation of the life that put you there, while we give no attention to whatever it was that put you there. So since we stand never in justification of any of the amazing things that you've created, it's easy for us to know your becoming. And we're flowing it to you all day, every day. Just listen for the glimpses. Listen for the glimpses. Listen for them. Listen for them. Watch for them. Feel for them. And when you find them, milk them. Talk to yourself about it. I felt so good about this. Oh, this was a thought that I loved so much. Oh, I saw that and I liked it. Oh, I talked to this person and it was so delicious. I ate this and I liked it so much. My bed is so good. I feel so happy. In other words, just keep milking the moment that feels good to you. And then watch with, not amazement anymore, with steady knowledge that you've put yourself on this path of deliberate creation. And now, there is nothing that you cannot be or do or have. You don't need to scrounge around for new desires. Your desires are vivid and full. This is the time of you allowing the desires that you have put there. We offer our assistance in this way. Your emotions are heightened right now because of your willingness to listen with us for these hours, which means your sensitivity to your own guidance system is at a new, supreme sensitivity. So, in the emotions that follow this gathering, as you feel them, acknowledge them and ask yourself this question. Is this emotion that I'm feeling the emotion that my inner being is feeling right now? And there is a high likelihood that you will be so vibrationally on the same wavelength as your inner being that your set point will move dramatically from this day to the next, which means your point of attraction will have shifted, which means everyone you know will have a different relationship with you because you have a different relationship with your inner being. So our expectation for you is you're going to have many aha moments. Relationships that have been troubling will be less so. Relationships that are still troubling will move out of your experience. Things that matter to you a lot will come closer. Things that you have been bothered about will move further from your experience. In other words, a lot of really good energy shifting has taken place here today. We are appreciative of the part that you play in this masterful life experience that we are all co-creating together. We speak as advocates from the non-physical realm, understanding the value of what you are doing and understanding the difficulty sometimes of dealing with the contrast that you live with. But it is our promise to you that in terms of poop to value, there is always value in the contrast, no matter how it feels to you in the moment. There is great love here for you. And always we remain joyously in your vortex. So good. Oh, so good. I love you so. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.